Well, we are facing 4 challenges. The first one is the complaints. We have increasingly more complaints. For example, the CNIL has received 20,000 complaints last year, people facing difficulties in their digital lives. Secondly, we have to adapt to an increasingly complex digital landscape. Not only with we have to take a position in the interplay on the new European text, the digital package, but also we are dealing with new technologies which are revolutions like AI, quantum computing, algorithmic video surveillance, for example. Our third challenge is to deal with data breaches. In 2024, the CNIL has had notified 6,200 breaches, and of course we cannot underestimate the impact of these breaches on the trust of the citizens in digital services. And it can serve manipulation of information, for example, and attempt to democracies. And the fourth challenge we are facing is the balancing between innovation and protection of fundamental rights. There is a persistent narrative saying that we must choose between both of them, and I think it's a false assumption. Well, it is an illusion to think that one single authority can have a meaningful impact. So in a borderless digital environment, cooperation is not only a necessity, but a day-to-day reality for all data protection authorities. Of course, within the European Data Protection Board, we are building since 8 years now a coherent interpretation of law and efficient enforcement. And beyond Europe, we are committed into a global dialogue to ensure that high standards of data protection becomes a universal norm. The CNIL is one of the leading voices in the Global Privacy Assembly and also in the French-speaking Association of Data Protection Authorities. And our international strategy relies on deepening bilateral ties. So we have partnerships that we have signed with the Korean Authority, the California Authority, and also the Office of the Privacy Commissioner of Canada. The symposium creates space for a constructive dialogue among regulators, enterprises, and academia, and they provide a unique platform to move beyond the false choice between digital regulation and innovation. Such events are vital for several reasons. For regulators, dialogue with the ecosystem allows authorities to better understand the needs and the constraints of the firms and to build regulation on reality in the field. Otherwise, for companies, in the constructive exchange with regulators provides the legal certainty which is necessary for investment and growth. And also for academia, the forum serves to catalyze across disciplinary research, which is very important. So by bringing these 3 words together, regulators, firms, and academics, the symposium ensures that we are building the foundation for a sustainable and prosperous digital future built on trust. Well, certifications and codes of conduct have served as operational tools, providing professionals with concrete reference frameworks. They facilitate compliance efforts and harmonize the practices. And these instruments may operate either at national or European level, applying to organizations or individuals. They provide recognition of compliance with GDPR requirements and promote the dissemination of good practices. Beyond certification, under Article 42 of the GDPR, Article 46 of the GDPR sets out that certification can be used as a transfer tool. So the CNIL welcomes the fact that the first transfer tool certification has been adopted by the EDPB, the Euro Privacy Framework certification, the Euro Privacy certification. So certification mechanism confirm the key role, their key role as a GDPR compliance tool. The CNIL will host the G7 Data Protection Authorities Roundtable from June 23rd to June 26th this year in Paris. In addition, on the last day, there will be a G7 Plus session attended by representatives of our counterparts in Korea and Singapore for the APPA, Argentina for the Council of Europe, Mauritius for the Francophone Data Protection Authorities, and the OECD, of course. And we plan to have strategic discussions on smart glasses and their impact on privacy, also about age verification, and and also discussions on artificial intelligence and notably on agentic AI.